Hey guys, it's Nemo Montoya. I just watched a video by CypherPK on what could be done to fix Fortnite and make it more fun. And I actually had some thoughts on the topic, so I thought I would make my own video on it, with my own suggestions on what could be done to improve the game. I'm going to be looking at this through a more casual lens, because that's the type of player I am. So, a major issue that many people have identified with Fortnite at the moment is that games feel incredibly slow and unrewarding. I myself have experienced this issue many times through the last season. I find that by the time the first circle even appears, that there's only around 30 people left in the match, which results in the next 10 to 20 minutes being quite slow and dull until you hit endgame. So, a solution suggested to fix this problem that I've heard many times is to increase the player count in matches. So, what this would do is just basically increase concentration of people on the map. While I'm not sure of the logistics of having more people in the server, I think it would be a decent way to increase the action. However, I have my own idea to increase the concentration of people on the map. Make the map smaller. So this has actually been done before, in fact, so it's not exactly an original idea of mine. So PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds did this 2 years ago. If you don't know what PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is, or PUBG for short, I'll give a small recap. PUBG was released on December 20th, 2017, with the head designer being Brendan Green, or just PlayerUnknown. The game's concept was kind of based off mods of Arma 2 and a Japanese movie simply called Battle Royale. While the game style wasn't exactly new with games before like H1Z1, PUBG offered an experience that really brought it to fruition, and with any popular genre, people are going to move in to try to take advantage of it, leaving us with games like Fortnite, Warzone, and Apex Legends. Now, on with something a little more relevant to the video. PUBG released a new map called Sanhok on June 22nd, 2018. This map presented the player base with a little more action for a few reasons. The first being is that the map itself is only 16 square kilometers, while its two predecessors were 64 square kilometers. On top of that, only half the map of Sanhok was actually playable due to the fact that the other half was water. So in the end, only 8 square kilometers of Sanhok were playable, while 32 square kilometers of Erangel, the first ever PUBG map, were playable. To summarize that, basically, Sanhok was a quarter of this playable size. So, online, I found that a typical round of Erangel took about 30 minutes, while on Sanhok, they only took about 20 minutes. This was fairly well received by the base, and I would argue that it was much more enjoyable, at least in my experience. Now, how would this transfer to Fortnite, you're probably asking, and for good reason. PlayerUnknown's and Fortnite have really set themselves apart in gameplay and mechanics. Well, first, I think that health and mats, or resources for you non-Fortnite players, on kill would be awesome. Especially on a smaller map. Why? Because it would encourage people to actually join some fights and play the game. We would also want increased farming rate on the map due to the fact that we will want to have people spending less time farming for mats and more time actually engaging and doing the parts of Fortnite that are actually enjoyable. We don't play Fortnite for a farming simulator, and yeah. Also, a maximum cap of 500 per resource sounds like a good idea to accompany the increased farming rate. This would help people avoid just farming rather than seeking action, helping the flow of the game some more. So another change that would be good would be to change the drop chances for certain weapons, such as snipers and pistols, as to make the hot drop feel less RNG heavy. As with the Storm, I think that it should have the same kind of feel that the current Storm has on this map, however translated to a smaller map. Also addressing mobility, I think that it should be very minimal, as the map should be small enough that going on foot shouldn't feel like a chore. Anyway, if you liked my idea to fix the speed of your Fortnite games, try sharing this video around to spread the word. Also, if you wouldn't mind liking the video and subscribing, it would really help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the beginning of 2022. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Enigma signing off.